Exclusively on the T&M podcast, we talk about the Italian story with special guest stars. Beautiful.
Okay.
Let's do this thing. We are coming at you live. Well, not live. Technically,
I
it's
mean,
the day after. And I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, Timothy here was over in Canada.
I was gone.
Yeah, he was gone. That little dirty.
We could have done it at, a different time. But hey.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not like you guys are on the edge of your seats to hear this anyways.
Yeah, oh, be quiet. That's not what we want to hear. Yeah, so, and then Timothy also has a new mic stand. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I got it, rather than actually holding my mic and you can hear it like thumping around, just be like,
Yeah.
You can actually,
Which you probably could hear that right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now I can actually have my arms free to do whatever
seriously.
scene gestures I want.
We're also coming at you from a different location. That's right. Timothy's house.
Yeah, rather than. Hopefully it won't sound different. I don't know.
No, we're just gonna go with it anyway. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. So we'll get into that. We're getting that. Shut up. Okay. Okay. So introductions here. I'm your host Tyrell Miller.
Yeah.
And I got Timothy Ash over there.
Yep.
And now special guest stars. Drum roll.
Don't
Okay. Stetson Miller.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah. He's so mad. Okay. All right. Well, we've been hyping this story up for actually quite a long time.
Well, we've mentioned it a couple times.
Mentioned it first.
Hasn't been like, get ready for it. Here we go. I mean, it's just.
I don't know. There's this one, and then there's the next one that's gonna be hyped up as well. But this one, the Italian story.
I mean, it's not really just a story. It's just like what we did when we went to Italy.
What we saw.
What was it?
Was
This
pretty
spring,
cool.
End of March or something.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't we get going in that? All right. So we have my brother here, Stetson Miller, special guest, to kind of give us his perspective as well. So you're not just listening to us boring two people.
Three that went.
Yeah. So why don't we just talk about that? So why we decided to go to Italy. So as previously mentioned in one of the episodes, I was a foreign exchange student my junior year in high school for an entire year with a family called the Rossies. They were down in
Rossi.
Yeah, Castiglione in Teverina. Yeah. So they were down there in Italy, and I got to spend their whole year there with them. And I've been trying to get them to come out here for a very long time, and to kind of push start that, I went there. It was like, you dirty people, I went over to your guys' place for a year, and then I come back here 3 years later. 2 years later. It was 2 years. No, it was three. Three. Because it was this year. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Which,
so,
yeah, and then
we went down there.
Yeah, Tara was like, I'm gonna be going to Italy. If you wanna come, you can. I was like, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think the big thing we were talking about before was my biggest worry wasn't getting down there. That wasn't the problem. It was my brother getting down there because he had to save up for the trip. Didn't you? Yeah. Remember I kept telling you
some,
getting money. Did I have to pay for some of that, or did you? Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
That's not important.
It's not important.
All right. Yeah. So. No, you hit the table. He just punches the table.
We just talked about. All right, don't hit the table.
Boom. All right, there's the synchronization clap too.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Syncopation.
Anyway, syncopation. All right. Which I don't even think I said that this time. I just clapped.
You just clapped.
Oh, I failed.
What a loser.
We did that last time too. I'm pretty sure. We just clapped.
Yeah, because No, I said syncopated clap.
Sync clap.
Or sync clap. Yeah, because we tried to fix it.
That was like the
And it was
third
in years
episode,
cool.
wasn't it?
No, I don't know, dude.
who
don't
knows?
Oh,
know.
that was the last
Whatever.
one. I'm your
Yeah,
biggest
we-
fan.
Oh yeah. See, my brother, my
Listen to
biggest
every
fan here.
episode
Hey,
4
you know,
times.
guys, if you're a big fan, we'll get you on the podcast. No, that's not true at all. We're not gonna get.
I
anyway.
mean,
You have to pay for it.
if you come up, if you travel to us, sure.
Yes, Destin, you owe me $20 after this. Anyway, this is your shot to fame. No, okay. So, quick thanks. Thank you, Mom, for the episode. For the episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for the logo.
The episode.
Timothy's music.
Yeah.
Always sick as always.
I mean,
we need to get.
I haven't made any new music in
We
quite a
need
while.
to get a new intro. I did have some people. I asked them what to change, and they said the only thing was the intro is a little long, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe we
it's
should
30
change it down
seconds,
to
yeah.
15. If you
I
think
could-
so, comment.
Yeah, we can shorten it
Yeah.
or make a shorter one or whatever.
Yeah, we'll
we can
decide. We'll
figure it
find out something.
Figure it
yeah.
out.
Well, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So, Cezanne, why did you want to go to Italy? Did you just
Well, I haven't exactly been outside the United States pretty much ever, and it seemed like it would be pretty cool to head over to a foreign country.
yeah, and meet
Yeah.
my second family. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Timothy, did you just
I mean,
you've already been
any-
to Canada. You've already been outside
I mean,
the country.
yeah, but Canada doesn't really
It doesn't
count.
count. It's continent.
Like Europe, I want to go to Europe. Yeah, heck
Yeah.
yeah. If I get the chance to travel places, now,
Heck yeah.
I'll do it.
And it wasn't that bad at all. We found really good price tickets,
Mm-hmm.
but
I mean, it was because
of the layover.
of we picked the cheapest tickets you could get.
Yeah, the express deal.
Yeah, and we picked ones that had really long layovers, like
Yeah.
23 hours,
Yeah.
17 hours or whatever.
Yep.
But they were in pretty cool places. One of them was in Amsterdam on the way there, and the other
New
was
York?
in New York City on the way back. So
Yeah. And
we're like,
actually,
hey, we
funny
can
thing about
have-
the express deals with how cheap they were, they didn't even tell us the times we were leaving. They
They did,
didn't.
like,
They
this
just
day.
said, yeah. They just said no. They okay. So you enter in what you prefer, and then you do it, and they say, okay, we'll send you a message with your actual flight times. And I think, what time did we leave on the first day? It was like 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
I think it was it was like
we had to
noon
fly
or
to New
something,
York.
10 or 12 or something.
I don't know. So why don't we talk about that? Okay, so start of the trip, we
No,
decided
we went
to
straight from Calgary to
To
New York.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Did
on the
we?
way there,
Holy
yeah.
oh yeah.
We went straight
That
there.
was a long
We
flight.
went way over the top. I remember
was
that.
that 11 hours?
It was 10 hours, I think, 10 or 11
okay.
hours.
Well, driving up to Calgary, do we have anything interesting happening driving up to Calgary?
I mean,
we're just kind of
not
excited.
really. We're just excited
I think
to
the only
drive.
thing. See, I have a problem when I get really, really like I have, I just have to meet these
Mm-hmm.
deadlines. Got to make sure everything's right. Then I got there and we were like, I think we were still 2 hours early. We were about 2.5
Yeah.
hours. But my panic
That's-
was, how are we
that's
gonna get
good
to
on
the airport?
international
part?
flights, yeah.
Yeah. How are we gonna get there? How are we gonna get there?
because we were like halfway to Calgary and we were in Canada, and I was like, so did you pull up any did you pull up directions to get to the airport? And he was like,
Nope.
No, why would I do that?
So we found out how to get there
So-
driving up. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went a long way on the first run.
We did, yeah. We
A left side.
We like missed the turn and then
Yeah,
we
just
came
started
back
going.
and got it. Well, we got it. We still
Adventure.
had enough time. And we made
Yeah.
it.
Heck yeah. So then started our long flight.
Yeah.
Our 11-hour flight.
I
And
mean-
I love long flights because, well, I did, because you get videos. Like you
Get
get to watch
movies,
videos
yeah.
and they're relatively new.
Yeah, a lot of them are
yeah.
pretty new movies.
Yeah.
But I like flights that I can sleep through.
Yeah. See, that's the problem.
That's the thing. If you sleep and you sleep for like 4 or 5 hours and you wake up and you go, oh, there's a lot of time left, and you can't sleep anymore.
And you have a video
and
screen
you're
right
like,
in front of you
I
tempting you.
guess I gotta freaking just watch movies till I get there
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Well, the trip was fine. I mean, did you have anything to say about the trip? Sudden, it was just because this is your longest flight ever you've ever been on. I think it's you too, because you did Peru afterwards.
No, Peru was before.
After.
No, it was after. I literally came back. Oh, you're right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I
That
forgot.
was
I
the
came
way-
back from Italy, and then we went straight to
From
Peru,
the foreign exchange
which we need
trip,
to talk
yeah.
about sometime.
Yeah, that was.
But
yeah.
that was about the same time frame. No, it was 8 hours. That was
It
8.
was-
This was 11.
I think it was
This was
like-
my longest flight.
Yeah, this was definitely the longest. I think the other one was like 9 hours or something.
Yeah,
from
something
Peru.
like that.
But yeah, this one was like 10 or 11 hours.
Okay.
It was pretty long.
It was pretty
but I mean,
long.
you're excited to get there.
Yeah. And we
Because
got
the
there.
flight there is not that bad because you're
No.
excited to go there. These new things you're gonna get there, but then on the way home, it's just
Well, and
like
the time-
I just want to be at home now.
Yeah, true. And the time difference is kind of a throw off. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess going down there, you're going ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
And we left at night. I think it was about 5:30, and we get there sometime in the morning. And we had a 23-hour layover in Amsterdam.
For only 3 hours.
Well, yeah, okay, so we'll
Yeah.
explain that. So basically, we arrived in Amsterdam. We're like, heck yeah, we're tired, but heck yeah, because I didn't sleep at all. I didn't sleep
slept
one time.
I slept a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Just did. Okay. Well, we get there. I didn't sleep, and we were like, let's go check out Amsterdam. And we are way outside Amsterdam. And at first, we didn't really know how to get to the middle of Amsterdam because we had no idea what's in Amsterdam. I mean,
Yeah, and we were like,
what's the main thing people go to Amsterdam for? To smoke weed. And we
do
were,
drugs, do drugs, prostitutes.
yeah,
But,
prostitutes, yeah.
So, but we were like, I
Let's
looked it up
walk.
and it was like, oh, it's like
2
it's
hours.
like
It was 2
It's like a
hours.
mile and a half away or something.
No, it was a 2-hour walk.
It was a long time. Yeah, it was a long time, and we're like,
We'll do it.
we have a lot of time. We can
We'll
walk,
do it,
right?
We'll do it.
We walked.
Cecily was so ready for it, too.
We walked outside, and we were looking around. It's kind of where. All right, where do we start
Yeah,
walking?
where do we
and then we're
start?
like, you know what?
Hold on. First off, we walk out, and there's these 2 sets of roads and a whole bunch of people, buses and
Oh,
everything.
buses and
there's this
taxis.
overpass with the highway, and we're looking at where we're supposed to go. And if we wanted to do a straight shot, it was just through some random like ditches and
Like
stuff.
on the side of a
Yeah.
highway.
And we're like, okay. We turned around, went back in.
Yeah,
and we're like, let's get a train.
Let's just take the train, yeah. And so
So then we took the train.
Yeah, we took the train.
Yeah,
it
we
was
got
like
there,
It's like
which,
what?
again-
15, 20-minute train ride.
Well, again, and everything is in different languages, so it was kind of like, where are we going? Amsterdam Centrale. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll go there.
yep.
Yep. Or Centra, because it was technically German or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think it's
Dutch.
in German, but it's like, or Dutch, yeah.
Yeah,
It
Dutch.
was- yeah, it's like,
So we just kind of
Amsterdam
figured it out.
Central. Oh, okay,
That's
Central, I
Central
guess,
and
yeah.
Amsterdam. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
yeah.
we arrived there, come out, and it's just this big open space with like a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. There was this what was it? We were right beside this pier with a
Yeah.
whole bunch of boats.
I mean, there's like 5 different directions you could go.
Yeah, and we went right. I think the biggest thing I noticed is the massive amounts of bikes
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
Yep.
So many
Well, I mean, I
bikes.
think Amsterdam is kind of known for bikes as well, but
Yeah,
like in
they have
front
the
of the
highest
train
bike travel.
station, there was this massive rack
Rack.
of bikes that's probably 200 feet long, just
Mm-hmm.
chocked full of bikes.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody used pretty much, other than
Yep.
like company vehicles or
Little tiny
maybe
scooters.
some rich people.
There's a
yeah,
bunch of
they use scooters too.
Yeah.
But bikes is there's basically 2 lanes going in each on the road, and one whole lane was for bikes.
Well, their driving sucked. I mean, I watched that. So
I would
we'll
hate
talk a lot
driving there.
about that. We'll talk
Yeah.
a lot about that in the next
Yeah.
little bit. European driving suck. Well, they suck, but at the same time, they're really good at doing what they do.
It
'Cause
would
they don't
suck
hit you.
to be the driver.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry. We just like literally worked out. I'm still getting phlegm in my throat. Beautiful. Yeah. And so anyway, we started walking. We picked a path. We had no idea where we were going, what we needed to see. We walked down this little alleyway, or kind of, and it has a whole bunch of these, local stores. You can
Yeah, there's
you
kind
can
of
go.
a strip that had a lot
Yeah.
of gift shops and
Yeah.
like different stuff, and we just walked up and down that kind of a couple
for
times.
a little bit. A lot of weed shops. There was quite a few of them.
Those were kind of off the side streets.
Yeah.
Like the gift shops had always like, ooh, this one's got it's got cannabis in it.
Ew,
Or they
take
got
it.
these little tiny I don't know, just little like plastic containers with some like grass in it or
Yeah,
something.
some
That really
grass.
wasn't weed, but you
Some
could go
cheap
buy
weed.
that. Yeah, and so I was like,
Oh, hold on. We'll go to. That's a little bit later.
well, I mean, I bought one. I bought a little
Okay, fine.
candy bar.
Yeah,
That was like,
all
ooh,
right.
cannabis. It has real cannabis in it. And we're just like, and I was like, I mean,
It was
Whatever.
chocolate with little pieces
I
of
mean,
like
it's not-
celery.
it
in
just had little fibers in it.
Yeah, I told Dad that. I was like,
There's
yeah,
no-
this is a wannabe weed
I mean,
chocolate.
it's definitely there for tourists,
For tourists,
who don't
yeah.
know anything
When we looked
about
at the
it.
direction, we looked at the ingredients, and it never said anything about cannabis.
Oh.
One speck
Yeah.
of it. So yeah, definitely not a thing.
But yeah, and then they had all the like T-shirts and stuff too. They'll
Yeah.
a lot
Amsterdam.
of very weed
Well,
oriented.
and a lot of prostitute oriented
Yeah,
as
that
well.
too.
Yeah, there was a lot
Yeah.
of that was the mix. And I remember the first thing we said. Okay, so secretly, okay, so when you go to Amsterdam, there's two things. You have the weed and you have prostitutes. And the prostitute, you have a thing called the red light district. Okay.
Yeah.
We looked at that. We're all like,
I'm pretty sure.
we're all like, we're not gonna go there, even though secretly I was like, I want to go there.
But I mean, like, we got this little like tourist map, and there was like, oh, the red light district. It definitely wasn't. It was like the tourist area.
Yeah,
If we wanted to go to that actual place.
Yeah.
I have no idea where
guys.
you go.
History.
And like once you go off to some side streets, there's definitely some like drug things where
Darker,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, like magic mushrooms or legal cocaine or whatever, and it's just like, ooh,
drugs, more
that's
drugs.
not- ooh, okay.
What is that person called that stamps your passport when you enter the country?
Shoot.
I don't even know.
The customs agent.
Customs agent, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're
When we
right.
asked the customs agent what would be the best
Where to
place
go.
to visit.
Yeah.
He just says RDL.
Yeah, RDL.
RDL.
We're like, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, and then
RLD.
you're like
I was like,
RLD,
what's
and you're like
RLD?
RLD.
What the frick
and he's
is
like,
that? And then
the
you're
red
like,
light
red light district. I was like, what's the prostitutes? okay, I
But
got
yeah,
it.
he used he definitely said it like he wasn't supposed to say it, and
Yeah,
he kind
he
of
was
said it
kinda
quietly. He was like,
weird.
oh, RLD.
Okay. So yes, we did look for it and we never found it.
We didn't look
we
real
kind
hard.
of. Okay, so we were so tired.
Yeah.
There was like this big open. We checked around some places that were supposed to be really good. There was
Mm-hmm.
one location that was basically just big orchestra house, and they were practicing.
And we went and we
we
went.
paid money. It's
we
like
walked.
$20.
We went and walked for like 6 hours, probably.
No.
No?
We didn't walk that. No, it was 3 hour.
Was
we
it?
were,
It
we
was
were
like
in
3 or
Amsterdam.
I guess
for
it was 3 or 4 hours. I guess.
But it
I don't
felt
know.
so
It felt really
long.
long.
We were there for like 4 or 6 hours.
No,
I remember
it
we
was maybe
spent a
4 hours
long
in.
time waiting for the train to get back. We spent at least an hour doing that.
Oh, because we got lost. What was it? We just got lost, or
no,
we just didn't.
because
Sat down.
we
for
missed.
A while.
Well, we were we showed up to the train station right as the one train left, and then the next train wouldn't be for like another 45 minutes, and so we just waited.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I remember we went to the one square and literally just sat and watched people.
Yeah.
And then there was that dude. There was that dude that was doing the magic show, not magic show. He was doing the breakdancing show.
Yeah, he did,
He's
like,
"If you
acrobatics."
this, you have to pay me.
Yeah,
and
and
afterwards he just gave. Yeah.
Well, he was like, "Yeah, I'm here risking my life for all you people," but. He was doing some
There was
head
some okay
spins and
stuff.
I mean, he's doing
He had a
like it was
pillow.
hard to do stuff.
It's
like,
cheating.
He had like a hat and he did like some head spins and like stuff like that. But
Yeah. It was cool.
it wasn't like risking my life.
What did he
type
say? Didn't he say
thing.
like the minimum was $5? I thought he said, yeah, minimum €5, €5. I don't really take
Well, I-
quarters, coins.
I don't think he said like, oh, I think he
just
I
said,
asked
like,
that
this-
you give me whatever at the end of the
Yeah.
show. So then at the end of the show, he just went and
Everyone
like
just
walked around
left.
and everybody just
we just dispersed. Boom, gone.
yeah.
And I mean, we sat down for a while, watched. And there was a lot of pretty women. There's a lot of pretty women in Europe.
Lots of pigeons.
Lots of pigeons.
Yeah.
And people feeding them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we were tired, and we're like, you know what? When we're supposed to spend 23 hours in Amsterdam, we were like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
I'm
let's-
tired.
yeah.
Let's go back.
See, I would love to go again
With the guy.
with some research. Yeah, with someone
somebody.
who knows
Yeah.
like the area, and then also when I'm not dead tired.
When we're not tired, yeah. Well, because we get there. Okay, so we got there and we went back to the customs agent, or you're not supposed to go and wait inside of an airport. There's a certain time limit. I think it's like 4 or 5 hours early, and we were like 17 hours early or whatever.
Yeah.
And we go in there, and she's like, "What are you guys doing? Go back out there and visit." We're like, "We're really tired." Okay. She
Yeah.
let us in. I was surprised she let us in. I thought she was gonna kick us back out there. We're gonna find a street. And we're gonna lay down on some bench and we're gonna sleep.
I have to find a
And get
hotel and come back
robbed.
in the morning.
Yeah. So we go in, and they had. I'll tell you what. If Amsterdam, in my opinion, wasn't really cool, their airport was
And
amazing.
The best, like most comfortable.
Sleep
They just
zone.
had like a lounge area with like bean
trees.
bags
Yeah,
and trees and like it was great. It was good. It was a good place to sleep. It was
Very good.
Much better than New York was.
And this is where I found out something terrible. Okay, I have a pretty high sense of smell. All right, so I'm laying down on my beanbag and I smell my feet at this time, and. I make some fun of some people about their sweat being like, oh, it smells like ketchup. Mine smelled like ketchup, like
ketchup?
rotten. Smells like rotten ketchup, sour, tomatoey smell. I don't even know.
I've never
It
heard that
smelled
before.
So bad. Well, take ketchup, let it ferment and then smell it. That's what my feet smelled like. And I sat there and I just curled my feet up because I didn't want anybody walking by to smell them. And I slept there for a while, and it was such a good sleep. And we woke up. And I went back to
asked me
bed.
for my socks.
Yeah, I did. I was an idiot and didn't bring any extra clothes in my backpack.
Oh yeah, and
So
your,
everything was old.
In your yeah.
Yeah. So like
Your
I asked for my
carry-on.
brother's socks. My socks smelled terrible. Yeah. And then what happened? We just sat there for a very
and
long
then
time.
wait till the next flight or whatever, and then
Went to the airport and stuck up that too.
Yeah.
and then now we're just then
We
the
just
next
decided to go,
morning is
yeah.
like what 6 or 7 or
Something like that. And we
Sweet.
left for Italy. Yeah.
to Rome. Yeah, flew
Rome.
from Amsterdam to Rome.
Yep.
Which was like a couple hour flight.
And so okay, go ahead.
We saw the countryside just fine, but when we actually got to the city, it was just white because of all the fog.
Oh wait, what?
It was a very
I don't know.
misty morning.
I don't remember.
Oh, in the morning. Yeah, it was a misty morning.
flying to
Yeah.
Rome, yeah.
We're like, oh, look at the countryside. Just disappears.
I remember
It's
it was
white.
really foggy going into taking
Going
the train
into Amsterdam.
into Amsterdam
Yep.
too.
It was completely
really
foggy. Yep. So we arrived in Italy. We arrived in the country. We're going through the customs stuff, and me and Timothy go through just fine. And my brother here,
Oh
which
yeah.
I want him to tell us about. My brother here, for some reason, he had a big X. No, you're going to. He had a big X on his thing, and I didn't really know what happened afterwards. He just had to go. That was New York.
Yeah, that was coming back
Oh.
into the States.
Sneak peek. Okay. So we get through Italy, scratch everything I said, copy paste it to the end of it.
Yeah.
We get through, and I was so happy because I could finally like get my backpack, get everything in it, and my suitcase. And
Yeah.
I had Axe spray,
Yeah,
and I literally
just
took a
hosed.
shower in the bathroom. I went and wiped my hair with the water or whatever, and I just sprayed the heck out of my body and my socks and everything of Axe. I was like, let's go. I did not want to smell bad for the first time I've seen my family in 2
Yeah.
years. And they came in late. We eventually find them.
Yeah,
Giacomo
they were
was,
there like
it was a little
15,
bit,
20
whatever,
minutes or
15,
something.
20
It wasn't
minutes.
that long.
And Giacomo was awesome. And
Yeah.
same with Nicoletta. And we got in the car and we decided to check out Rome for a little bit. And the first place we went to was
Was the Vatican.
the Vatican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hefty.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we went and parked. I think, okay, so what was your first opinion? Because this is the first time you guys got to ride in a car with an Italian driver. What was
Oh.
your opinion on
Well,
that?
I mean, you definitely told
I
hyped
warned
it up
you
with
guys.
this all right, you're gonna think they're crazy, okay? They're all gonna drive nuts.
Well, I think I remember the first day I looked over at Stetson, and Stetson was just holding the seats. He was
Yeah,
just
well,
holding the
like on
seats,
the on the
he's
drive
just-
on the drive back from Rome. I
Was
know,
bad.
I definitely know Stetson was like, I'm not feeling so
Yeah.
good.
Well, because the first time I came home, when I arrived in Italy, I almost got sick on a 3-hour drive, just on a really, really. And they looked back at me, they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Just keep going."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
It was-
the
it's just-
roads are bumpy
And turn, lots
and
of
there's
turns.
a lot of turns and they take them very fast.
Yeah,
Slam
they
on
do.
the gas, slam on the brakes.
Yeah.
There's no yeah. They don't go, "Oh, am I going over the speed limit?"
Am I hogging
They
this guy's butt?
do
No.
not. Yeah, it's basically go as fast as you possibly can on the straights because the straights aren't that long, and then just
No.
keep. Yeah, and then also tailgating like
Yeah, like
everybody
crazy.
tailgates like
But
crazy.
Nobody brake checks,
brake checks
which is
either.
nice.
They aren't buttholes
Yeah,
about
they're
it.
not. Yeah. So anyway, we get to the Vatican, and this place is massive. And on top of that, the longest line you'll ever see in your life, about
Yeah.
all the way around the outer rim of the Vatican's entry, the Paul, whatever, the monastery of
Yeah.
Paul, and
St. Peter's Cathedral.
yeah, St. Peter's Cathedral. Why did I say Paul?
I don't know.
Paul didn't have
Pete?
it. Does
I don't
Paul have a
know.
monastery? I don't know. Anyway.
Maybe.
So we look at this large place. It was awesome, cool, and we go to find a guide to get inside because if you want to wait in line, you can. You'll be there for 2 or 3, 4 hours waiting in
Yeah.
line.
Well, before we even got in line, we went and got some coffee.
Oh
We-
yeah,
we
you guys got your first
yeah,
chance
we got our
of
first coffee. It was like what?
espresso.
It was like
really
fif-
strong.
It was just like 50 cents each or
It was
something.
$1.
It
It's
was
always $1.
Okay.
Always $1.
€1.
One
yeah,
euro.
yeah,
And just
Euro,
€1,
sorry.
and then it's just a little coffee shot basically.
And it's
You-
strong.
And
Yeah.
that's
I
how they
drink
do
that
that.
till this day. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it
I
is
mean, that's how
really
they do coffee too. Most of the time, they don't have our watery American stuff.
It's
They
basically
do-
take the
it's
shot
just
and just
Yeah,
take
just
the
an-
shot of espresso and right there you
an
take
energy
it.
coffee shot. Yeah.
So anyway, we wait in line, so we don't wait in line. We go to this tour guide, and he starts talking, thinking that we're Americans or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And my family starts speaking to them in Italian. And they're like, "Oh, shoot! Well, I'm gonna lower the price now because you guys are Italian. You know how this business works."
Yeah,
shows you
they
right
know
there.
when they can overcharge you people.
And
Yeah,
I think my birthday was coming up, and so they lowered my price a little bit. Then they lowered Stetson's because of some reason. Student discount, which they had a big hoopla about because mine was expired a year ago, but I was still in college, and I was like, I can prove it and all this stuff.
Yeah.
We get there, we get into the Vatican after some time, and
we waited in line for like 45 minutes, an hour or something.
Bad. And there was
we were in a tour group.
That loud tour group. Yeah, how was she? I forget a lot about her. She was kind of weird.
Kind of, but she
Some
did.
country.
I don't know. I paid attention to most of
It was
what she was
good.
saying.
Well,
yeah, and they give us
And then
like
Giacomo wanted to ditch her because she's like, let's just ditch. Let's just
Let's
go.
just
We're in
go.
the Vatican. Let's go.
He can tell us all this.
yeah, because basically
Yeah.
that's what the lady said was like, okay, once you're inside,
You can do
you can leave. Just
give
give
me
me
back.
your little because once we got inside the Vatican, we had to go through security and all that. Once you got inside, they gave us little like earbud things so
Yeah.
that she could talk into a mic and we could hear what she was saying without seeing it or without having to see her or be super close to her.
Yeah.
But
What was your guys' opinions of the Vatican? 'Cause that was the second time I've been in there.
it was stuff is very large. Same thing with pretty much any big monument in Italy is stuff is way bigger than it looks like in pictures or anything.
Everything is
You
massive.
get close and you're like, how
Wow.
the frick did they build this that long ago?
And, well, especially they didn't have like cranes and stuff back then. So,
especially
yeah.
especially when you get inside St. Peter's Cathedral.
yeah.
like,
oh yeah.
It's
Sky
massive.
high. Yeah. Well, I love the Sistine Chapel where you weren't allowed to talk.
Yeah, there's
Because the
like-
Japanese own the picture rights.
Was it Japanese or
yep,
Chinese?
Japanese own the Japanese
Yeah, okay.
own the picture rights. You can't take a picture, and you're not supposed to be loud. So the first thing that you go in there when you walk in there is, "Don't take picture, don't be loud."
Yeah.
It's like, you're the loudest one here.
And when we were getting ready to go into the Sistine Chapel was a really big deal because they had to go through this huge explanation. All right, when you go in, you just can just look, no pictures. Yeah, everybody's super quiet.
15 minutes.
Yeah, and there's like a
real
time
quick.
limit.
Yep.
And then
Well, you have to keep moving because there's so many. You walk in there and it's like sardines, literally.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people just packed in there.
Yeah,
But
that's
then-
something that Europeans don't really care about is personal space.
Oh yeah, and then everybody's just whipping out their cameras and their phones. All right.
Justin's got to pee. He'll be back in a second. He like
right.
whispered it to me.
Um,
I gotta pee. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, and since she couldn't like talk and yell
Trickle.
during the
Okay.
during the are you looking for the door?
The light is on the left side.
Okay.
We're mid podcast.
Anyways, she had to explain basically all of the
I'm
paintings
sorry if
and
you
stuff
can hear that. Yeah.
outside of the chapel.
Yeah.
Because she couldn't talk while they were inside.
While they were in, so she just said everything.
But there's a lot of really interesting things
Really
about
cool.
it. About like
Yep.
the painter and like he did this
Michelangelo.
thing for this. Yeah, he took the contract for the Caesar
roof.
or whatever and like eventually he kind of put things in that to kind of spite him.
Yeah.
Or was it who was it that?
that was-
Because remember she put.
There was the statue where it was. They thought it was like Jesus or something like that, and it was actually Apollo, and that was supposed to be spiting the Christianity.
Well, I remember when she said that in one section of the painting there was like a place where it was hell and people were burning up and all
Oh,
that.
yeah,
and
yeah.
then he put the likeness of
He put-
like the Pope.
It was
Was
the
it the
Pope,
Pope?
and his cardinals.
Yeah,
Some of his
it was
cardinals.
the cardinal.
Yeah. That was
he put
funny.
the likeness of the cardinal in one of the people that were like burning up in hell.
Yeah,
And
it was pretty funny. It was a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we're at the almost 30-minute mark, and we have a lot to cover. So we're gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and so what did we else
Yeah.
do? We didn't.
I mean,
we just kind of after
went
that.
through
St.
The
Peter.
Sistine Chapel, yeah.
Yeah,
St.
checked
Peter's
some stuff.
Cathedral is very large. Went
Yeah.
through that. And there were
Welcome
like
back, Stetson.
military guys that were guarding that were
Yeah.
in around the Vatican City
And
that
Timothy
you
was,
like
Giacomo was making fun of his military
like,
people.
"Oh,
We fail every single military war every time. Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
funny. Yep. Okay, so then we went. Okay, so we went home, got to see the place. Everyone was tired. Basically, we
They
got
live-
home. We went to bed.
They
Pretty quick.
live in this tiny town.
Castiglione and
Yeah,
Tabarina.
Castiglione and Tabarina.
Castiglione.
Castiglione?
Yeah,
Oh,
Castiglione.
crap. I had it wrong the entire time.
Castiglione.
Anyways, it is a small town.
Yeah. They have a
But
nice
it's
little
very
house.
packed together.
Their house
and-
is like half the age of the United States, but yeah.
yeah,
it's pretty
Their
cool.
house
It's really
was
well done.
very old, but
Yeah.
it was it was
Still
a nice
kept
house.
in very nice
It was a very nice
condition.
house.
And we slept at the grandma's house too.
We
had
slept at their
which is-
grandparents'
I
house,
love-
which was
I
just
love
down the
those too.
street.
Yeah. And they didn't speak okay, so this is this is the first time that I've seen them in a long time and have been forced to use Italian. And I didn't know if I could recover like all the Italian I lost. So I went and talked to her. They don't speak any English. So they're talking to
grandparents.
these people.
They
yeah.
don't speak
They're
any
talking
English
to
at
these
all.
people in Italian and you guys are like yes, yeah. And so I'm the translator, which felt pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the whole time you were telling us, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do if I can hold a conversation. Then I go out of the room, come back, and you're talking for like 5 minutes about.
Game of Thrones to the grandma.
Yeah.
She watches it. Yeah, it's
and-
pretty funny.
yeah, but I know like whenever if you were like gone or something and one of them wanted to talk to me, I was
You
like,
guys are screwed.
I don't freaking know what you're what
Yeah.
you're saying. Just
Yep,
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna shake
I don't know
my
what I
head.
can do.
Yes, please point.
Yeah.
Please use hand signs. Yep. That's pretty. I love those two.
Yeah.
I tried to teach them English. You guys
Yeah.
learned a little bit of Italian while we were down there.
I mean,
well,
a tiny
the smallest
bit, barely.
The hard. I told them the hardest part is just saying it. And so you have to kind of work with it. So like you guys would say ciao or you know buonanotte, whatever. You tried some of that stuff, and
Yeah.
that works. That's how you start. Yeah. I'm sorry if it's getting a little loud in here, but
And then
yeah. Buenos dias. No, that's Spanish. That's Spanish.
And then-
she's like, what?
And then in the morning, when they're like for breakfast, they do warm milk.
And bread.
Yeah,
And-
I had to ask him for cold milk.
Yeah,
I can't do warm milk.
tried it
I actually like the warm milk. I thought
I
it was pretty
can't-
good, especially
it
with
was
like
good.
that chocolate cereal. It was
Well,
like
because then it turns
like
into
hot
the warm
cocoa.
chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
good. I liked it. The warm cereal, but and then they also just do like jam and bread. Is
Yeah.
what they
Which
normally
is, and their
do.
bread is completely different. It's amazing. I
Yeah.
love their bread.
Hard
Very
as
good
a
bread.
rock, but soft in the soul.
Yeah, totally.
Right on the crust.
So next day, we get up, we go to Rome, and we decided we bought Coliseum
Yeah.
tickets
We
this
take
time.
we take the train to Rome.
Yeah, we take the
And
train to
then
Rome.
Giacomo and his girlfriend.
Yeah, his
was
girlfriend
there.
meets us.
Yeah.
Yeah, his girlfriend's a feminist, and he told us, he warned us, you know, don't say anything that's a little bit too patriotic or against some other stuff. And she walks in, and I start talking about politics right away, and she just kind of smiled, and yeah, whatever.
I mean,
anyway,
yeah, she was cool though.
yeah, she was pretty cool. She was
Yeah.
really cool. And the first thing we do is we went to her store, her family store. No,
Did
was
we?
that in Florence? Or was I was in Florence? Maybe.
I don't
One
know.
of her friends.
Oh, that was
Yeah, we went. I think it was Florence.
No, she didn't go with us to Florence.
It was
Then it was Rome.
It was in
Okay.
Rome. We went
So we
to-
got in
it
there
was
and
like
we got free coffee.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Actually,
it was really cool.
liked
I had
it.
a cappuccino. It was pretty good. And
It was right. It was right after we went, or was it before we went to see the Coliseum?
Oh, maybe I had a latte. Okay. No,
I think
that was before. That was
before.
the
It was
first
the
thing
first
we
thing
did
we
in the
did.
morning.
Okay.
And then after that, we started visiting some other places. We went to I think we went right to the Coliseum because we were.
After that.
It was timed. How do you? Okay, so I've already seen the Coliseum. It was cool. It was awesome. What did you guys think? You know, you're playing video games with the Coliseum. You hear about it all the time. When you finally saw it, I mean, what was going through your head? Was it just?
I mean, again, much larger, very large.
Yeah.
I thought it looked fake.
It does. It does kind of
does
look fake in
kinda
the
look fake.
distance. You're like, there's no way. Yeah, it was pretty.
And then they make that like they have that platform that they built out partially to show where like the platform
the
was
roof of the or
normally.
yeah,
because
yeah,
there's
the
the
floor.
underground like
You know-
tunnels and stuff that they had underneath the Coliseum.
And that was completely new. When I went there, that wasn't there. It was just
Oh,
you
really?
just saw the Baron, you just saw everything. They've been adding that on.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. So we checked out the Coliseum. We went and looked at some other stuff, and then to kind of speed this up, we're gonna kind of because we have a
Yeah,
lot
we got
to go
a
through.
lot to go through.
We
still.
might actually have a longer episode. But so we went to eat lunchtime. And actually, right before lunchtime, we go into this this beer bar. Okay,
Wine check.
the wine check. Is that what it's called?
It's
Was
a
that
wine
before
check.
Okay,
lunch?
wine check. Yeah, it was right
It was
before,
before
lunch.
lunch,
And they
okay.
said, because we never had beer before. And they were like, you guys never had beer before. We're going to go take you right now. And so me
Yeah.
and Stetson and Timothy and him and his girlfriend go in and they get us, me and Stetson, a Peroni.
Yeah, which we just sit around the table. And
yeah, we sat
that's
around
the
the
nice
table
thing
and it
that's there
was-
too. They come like if you're just there, even if you just buy drinks, they come and bring you like little
Food.
snacks and
Yeah,
stuff.
that was really cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
It's just
They don't even
cheese
ask
and
your age.
meats
No,
and all that.
Well,
yeah,
you're
because-
16's the 16 or 18 is one of the is the rule. They don't give
yeah,
a crap.
and they do not
Yeah.
look at your
18, okay. Well, and
They
Stetson
don't
was 18.
try and ID you
so.
at all or
Yeah,
anything
they were
either.
17.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, they were.
because
but
Julia was
nobody gives a crap.
17.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Yeah, give me
well, there's like 12-year-olds smoking, so I don't
yeah,
think they give a crap.
yeah.
But so we get in there and we have our first beer, and it was okay. And I think the only thing I really remember of it is Stetson.
Stetson didn't handle it.
Stetson couldn't handle it very well. So tell us what's going on.
I decided to only drink like I was taking really slow sips, like I was drinking wine or champagne or something.
Which you've never had.
And I've had champagne.
Oh, okay.
That's about
Oh,
it.
okay. You
But,
had champagne.
Yeah, so I only made it like halfway, and then they were asking me if I was gonna finish it or not, if I was just gonna throw it out. So I said I'll just stop now, but they kept talking to each other. I got bored, so I decided to drink the other half kind of faster. And when I was done with that, I got really flushed and red faced. Started feeling something. So the whole time we were walking, I was focusing
this is one beer.
really
One bottle.
I was focusing really hard to not make myself look like I was buzzed.
Yeah, well, just like,
Okay, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
No.
sure you have to be like have an allergy or something.
I don't know. All I remember
Because-
was
I think I have an allergy.
Because you're like after
Well, you
like
have an allergy
halfway
to
through, you're like,
champagne, though.
yeah,
I
but
don't-
if I have
I don't
anything
feel my lips.
fermented, everything goes numb in my mouth.
I just remember,
yeah,
like,
that's
we
that's
were
definitely
walking.
like an allergy thing.
We were walking. I felt fine. We're walking. And I look over at Stetson, and Stetson's looking down at his feet. He's just paying attention to his feet only.
Focus.
He's like, I'm like, Stetson, what's wrong? He's like, I think I'm a little buzzed.
Yeah, but if you look at Grandma, she gets drunk off of one bottle of beer.
Yeah.
Or two, she passes out.
Yeah.
So I
Anyway.
probably have that.
Yeah, probably got genetics there.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm glad I'm a light drinker. So the first after that, we go eat.
Yeah.
And that was
It's
amazing.
a
These
really, it's a really
yeah.
good place. It opened
We had
at
to
like
get
1
there.
p.m.
Yeah,
right?
we got there like 12.
We got there
15.
Yeah, we got there like 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
And we were like the
11.
third or fourth people in line.
Yeah, but then there was a huge
Yeah.
line
Then
behind us.
as the time got closer to opening,
Yeah.
it was a huge line. But
Because
it was like
he kept
super-
telling us that this is famous.
Yeah, he's like, this is really good, cheap pasta.
Yeah.
And,
And
so
it was. It was very
yeah,
good.
that's what it was exactly. We just went through. They just shoveled us full of just like a big container full of pasta, and
Yeah.
then we went over and just went outside and,
ate.
just ate it.
Yeah.
And it was good. It
And
was really
then-
good.
I didn't like it too much. I mean, I thought
It
the
was
pasta
really
was
greasy.
a little
It was.
bit too hard, and there was a little too much oil.
Yeah, which they think hard pasta is how it's made. If you
Oh,
remember
yeah.
when he was over eating our spaghetti, he said it was too soft, too soft, too soft. I was like, yours is pretty
Yeah,
hard.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
so after that, we went up onto the stairway, and we literally just sat there and waited for a while. And all we did was play games of who is the person I'm talking about. We'd say
Oh,
random
yeah, just
things
like-
and like choose. That was a lot of fun. I had a
Yeah.
lot of fun there.
And there's some like carts and stuff. I remember, with, like horses and stuff. Those horses have to be like half dead or like drug out of their minds, because there's so many people like yelling and running by
Oh.
them and stuff, and they're just
They're just calm.
they
as
just
everything.
sit there and
you get
nothing.
used to it. but-
Just brain dead, pretty much.
So yeah, that was fun, and I don't think we talked much. Did we talk much about Assassin's Creed in Rome? It was more of Florence, is where we really
Yeah,
started
Florence was
talking about.
where we kind of talked about it more. Which, yeah, the other place we went to Rome, we went to the fountain, right?
Yeah, and then we kind of
And then we got some gelato
Yeah.
there. We got gelato there, right?
Yeah, there was a big pill. I don't know. There's so
Oh, we
many
got
weird
gelato
names.
somewhere else, and I got like this like pine needle flavored gelato.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it wasn't that
You
good.
got
The
pine
gelato.
nuts,
I
didn't
someone
like it.
got lavender, I think.
Yeah, I had a mixture between lavender, strawberry, and something else because I knew what I was getting.
I did not.
Fragola.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just get this thing over there. I just pointed at it, and
Yeah, it wasn't very good. I thought, yeah.
It tastes like a pine tree, and lavender tastes like it smells.
I mean, we had some
Yeah.
gelato later, like in Napoli.
And it was
but
Napoli.
That was good. I
Yeah,
like
that was pretty good.
Holy.
Napoleon.
Napoli.
Napoli. Yeah.
Anyways,
So we got home, we sleep. Next day we go up, we go to Florence, and it's okay. So this is the problem with visiting and going to places. You get to the point where everything's so big, it doesn't amaze you anymore.
Yeah.
And to the point where you're like, oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is amazing.
yeah.
Oh, this is
Well, it's
amazing.
the same thing.
and you start judging. Or
I
you're
took
like,
pictures and pictures and pictures.
Yeah.
Even of just the buildings, and I'm
like
not going to
cathedrals.
show them to anybody or look at them.
Well,
I mean,
you get
it's
to the
just
point where
buildings.
you start judging cathedrals against each other.
Oh, yeah, like,
the
this
one in
one's not
Milan
as
is
cool
way
as-
better
yeah.
than the one in Rome. The one in Florence is average.
Was the Pantheon
Pantheon.
In-
Pantheon. That was what it was. That was in Rome. That was so cool.
That was also very large.
So cool. Every time I go there, I'm amazed. That's probably like because I remember it from Assassin's Creed as well.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
yeah, man, that place. I remember because I couldn't find out how to get from the top down into the thing.
yeah.
I was like, I don't do
You
this.
just
So I
jump
just
all the
dropped.
way.
I probably dropped like so many times. Die, trying to figure it out. But anyway, so we're in Florence, checking out some stuff, eat some gelato. There was a really good sandwich area. We went and had sandwiches.
Yes,
Oh.
those were
Say-
very
say-
good
say-
sandwiches.
I don't remember what the name was.
I remember we also got coffee there too.
All'antico Vignao. I don't know.
I don't know.
Vignao.
Who knows?
Vignao. Anyway,
But
amazing.
it was very good. Even though it was just like bread,
I don't know.
lettuce, and like
And some
meat.
meats and some stuff. Yeah, it was
And
just
it was super
so
good though.
Yeah.
Really, really big.
And that is when right after that we were walking down the street and we actually got a little lost. And that is when we were like we started really referencing Assassin's Creed. We're like, oh, remember this part we assassinated this guy over here, and I remember that. Now we climbed that one right there. And,
Oh, you gotta remember this bridge. This is where the
Oh.
very first scene in Assassin's Creed 2 when he gets in the street fight. You know.
Okay, and an interesting story about that, which I almost completely forgot about to say.
Yeah.
So I had these new pants. All right, and we're on this bridge. Okay.
Nice skinny jeans.
Nice skinny jeans, and my zipper. All of a sudden, we're taking pictures, and it's a really, really famous river because it's a photogenic river. Like
Is
for some
it?
reason, people take pictures a lot of
I
that
suppose,
exact
I don't
place.
know.
And so we're doing that, and Timothy or Stetson, one of you guys says, "Hey, your zipper's down," and so I try to zip it, and my zipper is broken. Like it's to the point where it's not exactly. It's a pain in the butt to get it, and so I had to zip it. Basically, it was up, and then when the zippers like they kind of break below where they were supposed to be closed. Yeah, well that happened, and so I had to zip it down and zip it up, and we're surrounded by people.
Yeah.
Okay,
And he's just sitting there fumbling with
I'm
his
just
crotch.
fumbling with my crotch. I run over to this corner and I'm just
He's
doing
like-
it
yeah,
like,
he's like,
pretending
"All right,
to look
I'm gonna
around.
go look out the
oh, look
bridge."
at that, that's pretty cool.
Just body block it so
Yeah.
people can't see.
Or
It's-
right
that's just-
beside a mask booth.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Stetson's
Sends it, like,
Stetson's
jewelry stores
hey,
around.
you know, when you get older and you have a son and you're playing Assassin's Creed 2, you're gonna look at that and say, "Hey, son, I changed my zipper right there. You're right in this spot. Your father was here." Yep. Yeah. And then the next day,
Yeah.
because we
Next
basically
day-
went back.
It
Next day was
the
a break.
Okay, so was the next day was
We were tired.
the day before Giacomo's
Yep.
birthday, right?
And so this is where nothing really eventful happened this day. We did some stuff. I think we checked out the
well, I mean, it was that evening that he kind of had his like
pre-party.
kind of
I don't
pre-party
really know.
with
It
like
was-
his buds.
Yeah,
I
it was
guess.
that one. That
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so we
And-
went to this bar with a couple of his friends, his weird friends, which I love. And
Yeah.
we go into this bar, and they're like, "Oh yeah, what's your ages?" And they tell us our ages. And he brings out this dispenser, this gallon dispenser of Peroni,
Yeah.
and just sets
Of
it in the
beer.
middle
Yeah.
of the table with a whole
It was
bunch of
like
cups.
the-
It
Which the
No, it was the same.
The owner
was like
of
fountain,
that,
which is
the owner of the bar was like, I don't know. He was good friends with them or something
Yeah.
because he came out and chatted with them for like an hour
Oh yeah.
and just sat down and just like
And
talking with them.
everyone's drinking, and
And, yeah,
they're drinking.
they're all
I think I
like-
had like
We had food
3
and
or
stuff
4
too.
or 5 cups.
I had a burger, and it wasn't that good.
Yeah,
I remember
their
that.
burger- I told you guys when we first
Yeah.
arrived there, I was like, the burgers are not great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The bacon was see through.
but yeah.
Bacon was see-through,
But then we
yeah.
just started like, yeah.
No, it
yeah,
wasn't
well,
bacon.
no.
It was speck.
What?
Yeah, it's specs.
Speck.
Oh, I thought
Speck is a raw meat.
tastes just like bacon.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it-
like
It was a bacon cheese.
It seems-
okay, maybe okay. They also have speck, which is raw meat,
don't
and
like
it's
speck.
seasoned, which is
I
didn't like it at first. After a whole year, I like it a lot.
I didn't like it really because
It takes time, bro.
yeah
it takes
because
time.
it's just like
Very
very
feeling.
rubbery.
Yeah, it is a little bit. It's a little bit. Anyway,
but anyways, yeah.
so we're drinking, and I look over at Timothy, and I'm like, Timmy, stop drinking. He's like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Nah,
We're
I'm
sitting
good.
down, none of us are buzzed, and he's like, I'm gonna have another. I think he had like what, 7?
I
You
don't know.
guys were
I mean, they're just
saying
like
that
these
it was-
little tiny cups though.
Yeah.
But you just like, the
Just pour more.
dispenser's right there.
We had
You just-
3. We went through like 3
we went
gallons.
through 3 or 4 gallons.
Yeah.
But there were like I don't know 5 or 6 of us guys there.
Yeah, we
but
had a lot of people. Anyway, so
You guys
But-
kept saying that it was watered down beer, so a lot of it wouldn't really do much compared to.
I think we were saying that.
I-
so
a
we
lot
could-
of them kept-
I
a
think
lot of
we
them
were
kept-
just saying that.
well, a lot of his buddies kept going outside to have smoke too. Because that was the thing that
I didn't drink
everybody
it.
does.
Man,
pretty
I
much.
go and take a drink in my Arizona, and every single person here grabs the Arizona. and
Yeah, I was
starts
like, hey, that's a
drinking
good
it.
idea.
That's a good idea, right?
Anyways,
now.
But it's up to you.
No wonder he had to go pee. All right. And so, right after that, we get up and we go and we start walking down the street, and he takes us to this other bar. I guess we go from bar to bar.
It's kind of a club almost.
Yeah, it's kind of a club. We go in there, and he's like, shots! And the first, these are Jägermeister, and the first thing I thought was, this is going to burn. Because it's supposed to be hard alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, Jägermeister is,
Well,
where
I didn't
it's-
know that.
Yeah, I didn't
And
really
so
know it
he's
either.
like,
I'd
"Let's
never
do it."
had
Stetson, come on. He's
Jägermeister.
like, Stetson's like, no, I don't want to.
Come on, we gotta get Stetson drunk tonight.
Like, no, I don't want to. And so we go and we take a shot, and it's like this thick syrup, and it was way better than the Peroni was. Peroni was just kind of gross.
Uh-uh.
But anyway,
It's
that's where
beer.
it really started feeling. That's where I
Yeah,
started
for me-
getting. I was getting giddy.
Yeah,
getting
well, for me-
heavy.
yeah, because I was like, I was just we were in the club or whatever, and there's like lights and stuff
Yeah.
going on, and so they're like, pour shots. I was like, okay, and they're like, oh, you take a shot too. I was like,
You
all
took
right,
my shot.
and I thought, oh yeah, I took Stetson's shot,
Timmy,
and then
come on.
and then I was like. This is gonna be like I figured it'd be like a movie where you just like take a shot and then just black out and wake up the next day. But
Hangover part
we
2.
didn't do that because I guess because then Giacomo and his buddy they
Well,
went out and
right
partied.
afterwards,
they
we went home.
left and went partied
They were
some
going
more,
to a
and then we
disco.
went home.
Yeah, we went home, and
Yeah,
I
we
remember
went to
on
the
the way
disco.
home. On the way home, so Pietro, which is a brother there, he went and did a party too.
Yeah.
and she picked us up, and we're going back, and me and Timothy were just laughing the whole way home. And then Pietro's like, "Are you guys okay?" We're like, "No, we're fine, bro, we're fine." I mean, I was buzzed. I wouldn't have said I was drunk because I remember
Well,
everything.
no,
but
we weren't buzzed, no,
so
or weren't drunk. I
we
mean,
get home. We get home to the grandma's place.
I
So
don't
we
think
get home
so.
we get home to the place. There's like a whole bunch of amateur drinkers. Like, oh, got a little buzz.
I was just like at the point where I just had to like concentrate on walking like a normal person.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, okay,
This is
don't
good. This is
look
good.
stupid when I'm walking.
So we get in there, and Stetson's like, "Hey, you guys should test out your balance." And Stetson's like, "Okay, I'll do it." So he goes. He stands on one leg and has his arm outstretched. Okay.
Where
and
was this? Was this at their house?
At the house. This
Okay.
is right outside. And Stetson, for some reason, decides, "Hey, I'm gonna take his hand and put it down." And
it
Timmy
down.
falls down right there. Like he goes back on two legs, and he's like, ugh. And he gets back up and tries it again. Stetson does it again, and he falls down. He's like, "Stetson, stop it!" And I'm looking over at Stetson. I'm like, "Why is Stetson doing that? He's being a jerk right now." I'm like, "Stetson, stop doing that!" And then Stetson looks at me. "You don't need your hands to balance." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I go and put my arm out and my one leg, and Stetson puts my hand down, and I stay still. And I look over at Timothy, and I start breaking out laughing because he's really either way.
I honestly did not remember it.
You were pretty much.
Because you mentioned this like earlier today, and I was like, did that happen?
It totally happened,
I have
bro.
no
It was so
freaking idea.
funny. And I remember after that, you, me, and Stetson were laughing so hard. And then right there, right after we were done laughing, I quit feeling buzzed. So I found out like, the solution for not being buzzed is just laugh so hard. And then we went to
I don't
bed.
know. Yeah, I just went to bed.
So you didn't remember the car ride home because you were having a
I
pretty
did.
hard
I
time.
do
keeping it
remember
Yeah, keep it.
keeping it in. What do you mean?
Like,
in. You were pretty sick on the way home.
Was I?
Yeah, a little bit.
I remember like being on the car ride home, but I don't remember.
I just remember
feeling
laughing
sick.
so hard.
He was
I think I was making fun of you because you were sick. That's probably what happened. Don't do sick ass, buddy. Yeah. What time is it? Okay, well,
Party time.
okay,
Yeah.
so we're at the break now, and you know what? We're gonna go ahead and do Dad's Common Sense of the Week.
Miller's Common Sense of the Week.
What are we at? What time are we at? What are we at?
47 minutes.
47 minutes. My God. Okay. All right. So, Common Sense of the Week by Gerald Miller. Don't base your decisions on the advice of those who don't have to deal with the results.
Okay.
I asked Dad. I was like, "Is this advice or is this common sense?" Because
You're
I'm
like-
trying to get it funny.
So it's like,
Get results.
should I take Stetson's shot? And they're like, yeah, do it.
You can do it, bro. Oh, it's so good. Yep. So yeah. Yep. That's common sense of the week right there. That was so good. All right. Oh, we have some loud spikes.
Well, I gotta go pee.
He's good. Oh, man, this has
again.
been like 20 minutes, man.
Yeah.
I even said before we started the podcast, we're not going to talk about pee this podcast. We're not going to do it, guys. Stetson's got to go twice
Yeah.
now. Okay. We could totally hear you
Maybe.
from in there. I don't know if they can hear you, but okay. Well, Next day, the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next day was
Well,
Giacomo's birthday.
Birthday, sorry,
day.
right. So next day, yeah, we go. We pretty much sleep in because we are so. I was so tired. Walking. When you walk for so long on cement, and you're in Montana, you realize how much you walk on ground, and it's soft. Mm-hmm. It just destroys my feet.
Yeah. I think my phone had recorded we walked like 50 miles that week or something
which is
crazy like that.
long.
Like, whoa.
Yeah, that's and they're fine. They have no problem. I was having problems. I was like, man, I need to get in shape.
Which day was it that we went and drove, and Giacomo had us drive his motorcycle?
That was the birthday morning.
That was the birthday morning.
I forgot about that completely. I'm sorry, Giacomo. So we go, and Giacomo was like, hey, yeah, I got a motorcycle. It's pretty cool. And I'm not really a motorcycle guy. I've never really been very good at that. So Timothy gets
Yeah, it's a KTM motorcycle. So he kind of took us to this road that hadn't
Terrible.
really, like, he didn't, I think he picked it because nobody really drives down that road. But it was kind of bad for, like, people who didn't
Turn around.
know how to ride a motorcycle super well. Because because it was a bad turnaround, and then at the end of it, it's a 90-degree corner right up a hill.
Yeah.
And
then
like
you have to turn around there, and it's really shallow.
you have to turn around there. Like I turned around there, and I was like,
yeah.
Like it was like,
Well, you never warned me or anything. You came back and you were like, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, I think I told Giacomo after you like started going. I was
Thank
like,
you, dude.
It's kind of
Thank you, bro. You helped me out so much. Because so I get on it, and I'm really nervous because I'm like, I don't want to mess this up. And I
stalled it a couple
stalled it
times.
like 50 times. I could not get that thing started. And when I finally got it started, I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. He's like, yeah, you can shift into second gear. No, I don't want to shift into second gear. I'm just gonna keep going. And that's what I was thinking at least. I was having a conversation with Giacomo in my head. And so we go down the road. And then it goes up the sharp right turn, and you turn left into someone else's garage. So I turn left in that garage, and I stall it right there. And I was like, oh crap. Okay, well I'm just gonna manually turn it around, and I get it back to where I'm facing out the garage, and you have to go down the hill and turn the left 90 degree again. Yeah. Which was an 80. I should have. That thing's so heavy. I couldn't have dragged it down there if I wanted to. So I was having trouble trying to start it again. And I start going, and I turn and hit my leg on the wall, and the bike falls down and breaks
scratches
stuff.
and
You didn't know that you were supposed to lean when you.
I thought I was turning
kind
with
of
the
and kind of at that point you kind of went down and like around the corner, like where we took out of sight.
It was off
and then
in neutral.
We waited for like a few minutes, and we're like,
He stalled.
he should be back by now. All right, let's go see if he stalled it. And so we walked down there.
Well, Giacomo was just smiling. All smiles coming out to me. I'm like, Giacomo, I'm so sorry.
And Terrell had it back up again at this point and was like kind of rolling it towards us. And we were like... Yeah, and he's like, man, and then we like looked at him more.
He's still all smile.
He's all smile. No, he's okay.
See the sadness.
He's all. That's the funny part about Giacomo. He's all smiles, and I walk up like,
no, it's
hey,
good,
Giacomo. Oh yeah, Brooke. He's like,
okay.
just think of it as that guy that's continually smiling when you're doing like customer service, but he's getting yelled at by a customer. He's just smiling, and he's like, oh yeah, dying inside.
You can tell he felt inside.
It. You could tell he had the feels. And so we get in there, and he's finally looking at prices. I'm just devastated.
Ended up, we busted
I felt
off,
so bad.
Busted off the little shifter lever.
And shifter.
And then the handlebars got tweaked a little bit, and the brake handle.
Yeah, there was just some scratches.
The brake handle.
My leg took a lot of the hit too. I jammed my knee so hard in that wall.
Yeah, and then it got
bleeding and everything.
And then there was some scratches on it, which was a nice
it was
very
really nice.
New KTM motorcycle.
$5,000 bike.
It was
it was very nice.
But
anyways, terrible.
But yeah, that was.
So then after that, right after that, so everybody's looking at me. Everybody, the mother's like, "Oh, you broke it. No, cool." And then everyone's surrounded by this bike. And I'm just the outcast right now. Everybody's looking at it. I'm like, I don't know anything about bikes, and I am so sorry.
I regret not driving it before you did.
Yeah, Stetson didn't even get a drive.
Oh yeah, he was gonna take a turn.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Drive it now, do it.
Stetson's like, can I still drive? No, okay. Anyway, so then we just set up for the birthday, the party, and it starts raining.
They rented out this huge restaurant.
Yeah. and it starts raining.
Yeah.
And so we decided, well, they rented out a corner of this huge restaurant.
Yeah, I guess not the whole thing, but it was a
And-
very large part of it.
Yeah, yeah. And then we go in there, and there's just tables set everywhere, and they use my laptop, and we're getting the disco corner going, just a tiny little corner disco. Yeah, because it was raining, so they didn't.
Miller.
Yeah. So, yeah, they didn't want to be out in the rain because you get wet when you
Yeah.
come in, and you have to dance and crap like that.
Yeah.
So we get in there, and the party starts a little bit later, and yeah, it's big. We got wine, we have food.
Lots and lots of people there. Yeah, and they
Lots.
just had
There was so many. There was 58 people. Is that what it was?
I don't know. It was
Yeah, it was
full.
that
There was a
The
lot of people
exact
there.
number, 58 people. There was so many people. Giacomo, if you're listening to this, bro, I'm impressed that you
Yeah.
have that big of a friend.
Yeah, and
friend
he
base.
kept
He
like
was such a good party
yeah,
person.
yeah, and he was just like, oh, he would
Going-
go to different tables and be like, hey,
Yeah.
how you guys doing? You know, and like check up on, like he checked up on us a few times.
Yeah.
And was,
Well, we're
and
all
and
eating.
we were just
We were in the
just
because
sitting
nobody speaks
eating.
English very well.
Yeah, we were just sitting there grabbing some like finger foods and drinking wine the whole time.
The whole time. We're in the corner, like these black sheep of the family, just in the corner, and everybody else is talking. We're like, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just remember, like, every once in a while, you'd hear Giacomo yell. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's with the rugby buddies.
Yeah, with especially with the rugby guys when they do their chants, where
They're
he's just like,
throwing people in the air.
yeah,
One
they,
guy
like,
gets
throw 'em
stuck
in
on one of the beams.
Yeah.
He's like, guys.
Well, I know that Julia tried to make she was like, oh hey, yeah, come over and talk with us because like her and her friend they both knew
Oh,
English
yeah. Her
really
friend was
well.
hot.
Margarita.
I remember. Oh, I forgot. Her friend was so cool.
Yeah.
I talked to her. She was so hot too. And just,
Yeah, yeah. But
I want her to make my babies. Okay.
okay,
When
but
we're
yeah, they were
married.
both
Okay.
they were both very nice young ladies.
Yeah.
Very
And
nice.
Margarita was so much prettier.
Yeah.
She was, oh my goodness.
but
Yeah. There's a lot of hot women in Europe.
yeah.
When I
but-
was in Europe walking there, like when I first arrived there in Europe for the foreign exchange
Yeah,
student,
you're like,
me and one
"Whoa."
other guy were walking. We were just pointing at women. That's all we were doing, and we were surrounded by other women that were coming there because it was like 6 women and then 2 men
Yeah.
that were with us, and that's all we did.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so
And then, anyways, well,
We're
and
drinking
then
wine.
we spent most of the time just kind of at our section of the
Corner.
table.
we got asked to dance. I walked over to
we?
the dance. Yeah,
I didn't. I don't think I
And
did.
I walked over there. And turned around and came back. Like, nope, I'm not going. And then I'm looking over Timothy. Timothy's buzzed, and he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What's?" We started getting into
that's
some
the
really
thing, we
deep
drank
conversations.
a lot of wine, and it
Yeah.
was like just like white wine.
Yeah, it was decent.
Yeah, and I tried to okay, I should start drinking water now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just drank two glasses of wine and then
I had a lot.
just binged on water.
I had a lot of
the wine definitely didn't feel as good as the beer.
I felt great until the next day, and then I
Yeah,
was sick
then
because there's
wine.
just so much. I still think it's the wine because there's so much acidity. This wine is
yeah.
a little bit, yeah. And
Yeah,
so I
but-
don't know. But the party went on, and it was cool, and it was fun.
And I also had my first experience in a gender neutral bathroom.
Oh,
That was
Yeah,
terrifying.
because I was
yeah, you walk in there. Yeah,
You
I
just,
forgot about
this
that.
bathroom, you just walk in, and then you hear a bunch of girls walking in later.
Do
and
the
you're
exact same
They're
thing.
talking
Okay.
right outside.
You're
Yeah.
taking a crap.
You're
and
am I in the
peeing.
wrong place here?
Yeah.
Get out, and there's just a bunch of really pretty women just right there beside my door.
And they look over.
I
Yeah,
kept,
back
I kept looking
in.
for some type of bathroom sign to see if I was in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
That was fine.
It's like
Yeah.
Target nowadays. Okay, I'm joking.
Yeah, and then, man, what was?
Forgot about that.
There was something I was gonna.
There was a dance thing.
mention.
They were all drunk, and I was afraid my laptop was gonna break when we were watching the movie.
When we were watching the
And
movie,
I was freaking out about it.
I remember with that speaker they had set up.
Yeah.
One of the times it was very late in the night when he was about to start the movie. He came over and he was like, and he was pretty drunk. And
Let's go.
he was talking and oh, it's not loud enough, so he just cranked it up all the way, and they're just getting tons of feedback, and he kept squealing, and I just walked up there and turned it down again,
I didn't even notice that.
and then during the movie, I would every time there's some funny picture, or I would just I would just laugh crazy loud.
It's so weird.
Even though I barely
Didn't
knew
know
him, but I
anything.
knew him for a few days.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was pretty fun.
It's pretty cool that they do that. That they have a
Yeah.
gathering and they watch a movie over the years. A kind of
Because it was his 18th birthday,
yeah.
so that's
just
a big,
special birthday.
big year.
And he had
for them.
58 people and he made a ton of money.
Yeah, people gave him a lot of money.
And so much money that he decided to come to Italy or America with us that summer.
With that with
But
his birthday
we'll
money.
Put
But
that
yeah,
on another
that's
story.
lit,
That's a
that's
really
different.
cool story. Hype. Really cool story. Hype.
It's coming sometime.
Sometime in the next 10 episodes. Okay.
Please sponsor.
Please sponsor. We'll take sponsors now for that episode. It's going to make money. Okay. All right. Well, after that awesome night, it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was fun, and then it was awkward, and then it was fun. It was still
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward, but like, yeah, that's how the whole trip was.
Yeah,
especially
well-
with people just talking like
In Italian.
in a completely different language, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I don't understand any of this, so I guess I'm just gonna look around.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around, make it look like I'm doing something.
Yeah.
So the next day, we sleep. Next day is Orvieto. You guys get to see where I went to school.
Yeah, they're pretty local town. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
a
where I
few
went to
minutes
class
away.
for a whole year. We went and looked at the the city on a hill, and basically, so there's a city in the center of this. It's I forget what it's called, a crumbling city. Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
in the
that was-
center of this big hill, surrounded by this valley, and basically, this whole area used to be a city, and it's slowly been breaking away over the years because of the
Yeah.
ground. And the funny thing about it, 3 years ago, me and my dad went in there, and we had Coca-Cola with one of the residents there. Now they somebody like 2 years later bought some rights for it, and they have made now you have to pay to get into the city, and it has made so much money that the people of that city don't even pay tax. The people of the whole city around
Wow.
it don't even pay tax. That's so
Yeah,
much
I remember.
money.
Yeah, they were because
A lot
they
of
were
Japanese.
Like, it's not worth going
No,
in
it's
there
not. It really, you just walk in.
because
There's
it's
a lot
like
of cats.
this tiny little city. Yeah,
A lot of cats.
and it's a long walk up a steep hill. So we just like went and looked at it and took pictures from a distance.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And then we went to the cathedral in Orvieto as well.
Yeah. Oh, and it was so
It
windy.
was crazy windy.
That was
like
so
our
much
hats
fun.
blew off
That
several
was
times.
so much fun.
And yeah,
Fighting the wind. It was like the
Yeah.
hat goes flying.
You have to chase it for like a minute.
Yeah.
You had to get it. Oh, I
We're
forgot
the
about
only
that.
people out in that area.
He's
because
around you.
everyone's hugging the building because they don't want to.
Get
Wind.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're Americans. Suck it up.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. That was pretty fun.
and then that evening we went to another birthday party. It was at the same place.
Was that my birthday? When was my birthday? Was I forgot. My birthday was the
27th.
first day we arrived,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was given a cake and some other stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
one
I
of
was given
her-
tiramisu.
His other friend.
Yeah, it was
lady
one
friends.
of the ladies in his friend group.
Okay.
But it was a much smaller party,
Wasn't near as
and
high.
it was
Oh,
lot more
I remember
sad.
that. And she was okay. So this is the thing, though. Giacomo told me he's like, we're going to this party because we have to. It
Yeah,
was like
pretty
we're
much.
obligated to,
And,
even
yeah.
though they're not even friends.
yeah. And then some of the guys like.
They just basically broke off.
Well, yeah, they just started watching a soccer game on their
On the
phone,
phone while we're
and they just
eating.
like left, and they're just like
Yeah.
staring at it. And eventually, like every once in a while, they just be like, "Ah!" like yell.
Freak out. I remember like because there was
Oh,
one
man.
table of people.
I felt really bad
I did
for
too.
the girl,
And
but
well, like I look at the very end, and she's just over there, kind of like, smiling. It's my birthday. I'm so happy. And
Yeah.
the whole time, Giacomo and us are like, when is the movie gonna come so we can go home?
Yeah.
That's all I remember. Is
There
Yeah.
was a movie.
Yeah, there was a little video.
Was it? I don't remember
No,
it.
there was. Yeah.
I
it
don't
was either
know.
a video. No, it was a video, and then there was cake in a video, but it was early on. It wasn't as long as
Yeah, and we
whatever
left
it was.
pretty much immediately after.
Yeah, and it was, let's just get home.
that. Yeah.
Not even worth getting drunk at.
There was no. I don't even think there was alcohol there. There was no wine.
I think they
Either
had
that
some.
or I said I'm not going to because I
They-
was sick at this time.
yeah, because it was.
Oh no, I
it
think
was like
they
okay.
had like Coke there, right?
Yeah, they
They did have
A
Coke,
little bit of alcohol.
and then I had. Well, I think we had like a glass or two
Yeah,
or something, but it
whatever.
was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
again.
not this time. I was. Yeah, I
That
don't
was,
know. I was
that,
sick.
you know, it's like the next day.
That was
So we're
fun.
just like, ugh.
Yeah. So next day we go to Napoli, which I had never been to. I've
Yeah.
never seen it before. It was some place I
Naples.
was told was so cool. We got kind of lost. We were walking a long time, and
It's
the
the
whole time I was afraid. Yeah, the slums of Napoli.
Well,
I was afraid we were gonna get freaking shanked.
I mean, it's much more modern city than the other ones were,
yeah,
but
It's a little.
modern. No, I would say
Well,
Milan is way more modern. I would say
I
this
guess
was way
well,
older.
than the ones we visited. It's
Okay.
more modern.
Not as many.
But
Yeah,
there's a lot of trash on the
a
ground.
lot of trash,
and
I was
gum
sick,
all over the sidewalks.
and it was raining too.
Does anyone remember?
and it rained a
Trash
few
war
times. We
stories?
had to
Trash war.
Yeah, between two dump
Well, it was
companies.
because no, it
I
was
don't remember that.
like the he was saying that the people that ran the garbage industry was corrupted, and then eventually it kind of collapsed,
Oh.
and so no one was coming and getting the garbage, so it was just piling up in the streets, and then
Yeah.
once they got it all cleaned up and everything, everyone just kind of kept that mentality, and it
Yeah.
kind of
Well, this
stayed that
was
way
where
where
I
people
almost got
just
hit
throw
by
trash.
a car
Oh,
in
yeah.
Napoli because we were walking.
Did we?
Yeah, we were walking in the middle of this, or like on the side of the street, surrounded by other cars because they were kind of all parked there, and somebody's
Mm-hmm.
just going 30 miles per hour, boom, right past me. If I would have stepped back, I would have got hit right there. If I would have stepped back to the side,
Yeah.
that was a lot of the stuff. There was a lot of really close traffic. Sorry, I'm hiccuping and burping at the same time.
Pedestrians in Europe are fearless.
Oh yeah. You just
Especially
you just
in
walk out in front of a car.
Yep.
Like
oh, there's a car.
they're
Walk
going
out.
slow
They'll
enough that
stop.
they'll stop, and then they're
Yeah.
supposed to stop anyway.
Did you know the
Like-
police officers down there don't even pull you over for speeding?
Oh yeah, it's
They
just
I mean, it's straight
it's
up.
random. It's all random.
It's all random. Yep. And they'll find out if you know, are from a different country or whatever. If you're from a different country, they'll take you right away. But
Yeah.
they'll check you. But yeah, so we checked out Napoli. I know Giacomo. The only time he was ever nervous was when we were walking back and we were surrounded by those gypsy, that whole spot of gypsy selling stations or whatever. Oh, I forgot.
Mhm,
You're
yeah,
right. You
pizza
can
too.
say it, Cesar. You can say it.
yeah.
Oh,
God,
pizza.
why don't you tell the
Yeah.
story?
Go ahead.
Well, we were kind of set. We spent most of the time in Naples. I looked up Napoli, and it doesn't show anything about the map, just the place in Naples. But we spent most of our time there trying to look for a place to eat because apparently they have really good pizza there.
Napoli
And then we
is the
found
is the origin of pizza.
Napoli was
Yeah.
the.
Origin of the pizza.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that was where that was the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. And then
Too.
yeah, and then we went and had pizza.
And it was the
had
best
Italian
pizza I've ever had in my life. I said it every single
I'm not
time.
a fan of it.
I
I'm not a fan
love
of it. It's just
Italian
like
pizza.
a lake of sauce, of like really runny sauce and like
Olive
some
oil.
bread,
And then some
just
chunks of-
globs of cheese and grease.
So good. And olive oil. Yeah.
It was all olive oil.
Yeah.
And olive
It's
oil,
so
yeah.
good though. Oh, I don't know why I love. See, when I was in Italy, I said, "Oh yeah, the American pizza and this pizza is about half and half." You know, I like it sometimes. I don't think it's any better. I don't think it's any worse.
Mm-hmm.
And then leaving, when I had my first pizza when I came back from Italy, it was disgusting. I was like, "This is gross."
I didn't
eat pizza
I didn't
very
like the
often from
Italian
then on.
pizza.
I
didn't
loved
like
it. Oh, so good.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else? Oh, when we took the train, we took the subway, and we got one ride and it closed, like right after we
Oh,
got
yeah.
on. Or no, we were even we didn't even get on, did we?
No, we didn't get on.
Why we were like in the subway? We were gonna get on,
We got-
and then over
No,
the
we didn't get on.
intercom.
No.
One stop, and then we got off.
Oh, we got
Oh
off
yeah,
for
then we
one
went
stop.
back.
That's
We went
right.
to get back on, and then it was okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah, it was
the
closed at like 1 p.m. or
which is
something.
really really weird.
because it was
Some parade.
It was Easter.
it was Easter. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Easter.
Yeah, we walked behind this parade.
Yeah,
this
and then
Easter
there's an Easter parade
Yeah.
too. That maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is, but.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because Giacomo's like, man, I can barely understand what these guys
These
are saying.
guys are saying,
what
and they're
they're
speaking
saying.
Italian.
Like, even though they're speaking the same language, they're like, I can barely understand what they're saying. Like, can't you like tell that they have an accent? I'm like, no, I have no idea
they definitely
what
do.
they have an accent.
And Napoli accent is equivalent to New Jersey. New Jersey.
Joyzy.
New Jersey.
Yeah, Joyzy.
Even though I have a friend on Xbox Live that's from New Jersey, and he doesn't speak like that at all.
I mean, but
it's totally
that's
stereotypical.
if you have really.
Totally stereotypical.
I mean, there are people that have that, but
Yeah,
it's not
definitely,
like
but
if you're
whatever.
there, you're from there, you're guaranteed, like the South or something.
All right, so we're at the hour and 6 mark. Okay, so why don't we just after
Yeah, we'll
that?
keep going.
Next
Yeah.
day, next day was the well. Unless there's anything else you want to say about Napoli.
We played poker like every night that we visited their house.
Oh yeah, and you guys would.
We
I
played poker
won
a few
almost
times.
every game.
I lost,
Yeah.
but every game.
Yeah, you're the first one out.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played poker. Oh, and we played video games too. That was a lot of fun. There's
Yeah.
that stick hitting game where we had like these different. I don't know.
The Roman.
Oh yeah.
There was
it's like-
Injustice and.
Yeah, we played. Yeah, just different
Yeah,
video
it's
games.
fun. I just
from
remember
there.
laughing at you guys
Because-
so hard because you were like side by side hitting each other and couldn't hit each other. Yeah, just miss.
Yeah.
We were such amateurs.
Oh, the game was
Yes,
Apotheon.
Apotheon. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there was one point where I got pretty mad though. I was pretty mad. I was yelling.
It's totally something you do.
Because I just kept getting destroyed
Yeah.
by everyone.
Me and Giacomo didn't give you because we knew the game.
Well, yeah,
We
and then I
didn't
was like,
give you-
okay,
we
I'm
didn't
playing.
give you any.
Then I was like,
any
okay, I'm gonna
leeway.
play Stetson. Come on, I gotta at least like win
took my
one
time
round or
sometimes.
anything. Yeah, and I didn't win a single round against Stetson. And I was just like, what the frick?
And you're a video gamer. You've been playing
man.
longer than Stetson has.
Oh yeah.
It was good. Anyway, next day, we left. That was the last
Yeah,
day.
that
Napoli
was the last day. Yeah.
And we left for home. And we
Yep.
got in the we left. Okay, so we get in the plane. And we said our goodbyes, and we fly to New York.
I did
And
the
we
kissy
show up-
kissy on the cheeks.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
you have the
oh,
little
yeah.
European greeting.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like bye. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of one weird thing because the European greeting where it's you just like touch cheek to cheek. Oh, I just smacked my microphone.
Or you actually
You just go cheek to
Or you can
cheek
actually
and then you
check.
make a little kissy noise.
Yeah.
Which is I don't know, it's kind of weird, but
I
it was,
didn't
like,
do.
it was cool to like do it.
You know that margarita girl? You know the margarita girl or whatever?
Yeah.
I totally did it. I kissed
Yeah.
her on the cheek, both sides. It was like bloop bloop. I don't know the tradition.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah.
Anyway,
Man, wish I did that.
it would have been that smart. Yeah.
Okay, I don't. Okay, I feel
got to
bad,
New
but
York.
I don't actually know what her actual name was.
It's Margarita Seeker.
Are you sure?
Dude,
though?
I should look her up on
I-
Facebook.
That was a
found her
username on Instagram.
Like
That was her
night,
username
'cause
on
I was
Instagram.
stalking him.
But I don't.
Wow, you're stalking her.
Well, I mean, I follow her on
Oh,
Instagram.
you both do. What the heck? I'm the only one that doesn't. What's going on? No.
We're like, okay, don't tell her.
Yeah, which is me and you. Okay, I don't understand what you're saying. She spoke pretty good English.
Yeah, she spoke very good-
professional
very good
English.
English.
She wanted
Yeah.
to study at England
Yeah,
for college.
in England. Anyway, so we get to New York, and New York at
We get there
first,
like 2 hours after we leave.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Technically, because we were on like
Two
a
late
10
hours later.
10-hour flight or whatever, but we get there 2 hours later in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, and we arrived. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And at this time, I was still kind of sick, and I was like, I don't really want to go to New York. And you guys like, come on, let's go to
Yeah,
New York.
let's freaking do it.
And I'm so glad we said yes, because that was so fun. Going to New York, seeing some of this stuff. Although when you see all these buildings, and you look at Italy, I didn't realize how much bigger New York is. Like when it comes to these buildings are skyscrapers.
Yeah.
It's like
Gigantic.
streets.
Yeah,
No
we went
room.
like we went
Empire
to
State Building's
Yeah,
massive.
we went to Manhattan. Yeah, took a quick look at Empire State Building. Went to
Counted the McDonald's.
counted all the McDonald's on the
there's
way
so
there.
many. And then went to Times Square.
Yeah, we went to Times Square,
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was about nighttime, and Times Square was massive, and lights and stuff everywhere. And then we went to the first ever have I been here, Bubblegum Shrimp.
yeah, we went to
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum Shrimp.
And the whole time I was
Bought
thinking
some
about
shrimp, and it was delicious.
Forrest Gump. That's all I was thinking
Yeah,
about.
well,
Forrest Gump.
they have
Because it was
Forrest Gump
playing
playing on a
everywhere.
loop.
Yeah, yeah. And that shrimp was amazing.
Amazing.
It is
Gotta
very
eat at a
expensive
bar.
because I paid for the whole meal because Destin didn't have money, and you paid for something earlier, and it was a $97 meal.
Oh yeah.
$97 for 3 things of shrimp.
24 bucks per person at least.
Well, and then I gave him like a $15 tip or
Oh,
whatever.
really?
15, yeah, it was a pretty big tip.
Well,
They were amazing. The best
They were cool
service.
guys.
they were very good
They were
servers
very
though,
good.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. That was really
And
cool.
I don't know, we took the bus back at like what 9 or something.
Yeah, we kind of lost our way finding
We had
it.
to find it.
And then we got there, we took our bus back, and we fell asleep. Just not near as good as Amsterdam.
Just on the floor.
Yeah. And then next morning we fly, or next day or something like that. I forget what happened. We fly to
yeah.
Toronto. And okay, so what was it? There was a reason we were late.
Yeah. So from Toronto we had like a 2-hour layover in
Yeah,
Toronto.
very small.
And
Delay.
and then
We had a
we
delay.
left late too. Yeah,
Why?
we left like
New York.
30
Is there a
minutes late or
storm?
something. I don't remember what it was. It was just like some
it just
random
kind of
reason.
arrived late, and so they need like an hour or two to prepare for the next flight.
And they already, because when we arrived there, they already sent it out. Or they said there's no possible way you'll make it to the next
Yeah,
flight.
because we
which
had
sucked.
like 40 minutes.
We're ready to go home.
Yeah, but we had to
45.
go through. Yeah, we had to go
Security,
get our
customs.
luggage,
Yep.
go through customs, put our luggage back on to go to Calgary, and then go back through security and do all that jazz in like 40 minutes. for 45 minutes, and they're like, yeah, you're not gonna make it.
Nope. And I was so angry.
Yeah.
We could have made it. But
Well, I thought I would
we couldn't have made
I
it.
don't know.
Not going through
Oh,
security.
and we forgot to do the whole security thing with Stetson in New York, didn't we?
Oh.
I actually got caught when we arrived at Rome. I just happened to have that random special check for some reason I was chosen.
That
It
was
was
in
pretty
New York.
much our whole time whenever
New York,
you and
New
I
York.
you and I would
when
go
arrived at
through
Rome, I was the random.
Oh yeah, yeah.
random
yeah.
check.
He got checked every time
yeah,
we did.
you and I
Every time,
would go
extra
through
hour.
a security check, and then Stetson would get pulled aside every time. We'd be
every
like,
single time. He's a
oh my
weirdo.
gosh.
I was
Yeah.
a suspicious man.
yeah, so we get to New York and we go down this. You're arriving in America, so it's always going to be really, really, really strict. And because you're American, you get a little special pass. Where you just go in, you really quickly. You don't have to wait in line. You go in, you enter your stuff on a computer, and then you get sent. You give it to some other customs agent. You go through. Stetson, for some reason, had an X on it, and he got sent to the back of this massive line with all these people. And we go
Yeah.
through. Me and Timothy go through. We're like, "What
We
the
were
heck is
waiting for, like,
happening?"
an hour.
We waited for an hour.
Really,
Yeah,
the only reason why there was an X on it
The
was
name.
because the
the name was misspelled.
the data that we entered into the computer, for some reason it didn't calculate
Yeah.
right, so it printed out wrong, and it's like, okay, now you gotta wait for like 2 hours with these.
Yeah.
We're just waiting there. It was so
Yeah.
funny.
Just so someone else can look at me, look at my passport, and stamp it.
Yep,
Say
yep.
goodbye. Yep. And anyway, so we get to Toronto. Yep, like I said before. And Toronto there were some mean people. I got so
Well,
I
it was
know I
also
said it
because-
kind of stupidly,
was-
but basically she's
it's-
like, "Why are you here? Where are you coming from?" I said, "New York," because we just arrived from New York. And then she's like, "Why were you in New York?" I was like, "Well, we had a flight from Rome." She's like, "Why were you in Rome?" "Oh, I was visiting." No, I think by this time she was really angry. By that time.
It was
She
yeah.
wanted us to
They
say-
they just wanted like boom boom.
Yeah.
And you
And I
just
was
started
giving her a
giving
whole
information,
tip.
and they're just like,
Yeah, but she got so angry. But
Yeah.
She's like, "You know what? If you want to sit here and waste my time all day, I need what was
Yeah.
the reason?" I was like, I was ticked too. I was
Yeah.
like, there was a birthday in Italy with one of my host brothers. Okay. And then she said some stuff, and I went
Yeah.
through, and I was ticked. She was ticked. We were both ticked.
I'm with him, and she's like, okay.
Yeah. And we get through, and we waited there for another 4 hours. It was a
yeah,
4 hour layover.
it was 6 hours.
Oh, 6? Oh.
Until after our flight was supposed to be, until the next flight we could get to Calgary.
Which I swear, every time coming back from Italy, that happens. When I came back from my foreign exchange student, there was a storm. We got stuck. Me and my dad got stuck in Salt Lake City overnight. The next one was 11 hours later.
Darn North America.
yeah, and
Yeah, I
once,
know.
Once
This is
we,
Canada.
Yeah, and once we found our gate and stuff, I was like,
America.
all right, I'm gonna go get some food.
There was nothing in Toronto. Toronto was like a small
And
little
so-
airport with like
Yeah,
nothing.
and so I just went. Well, there was like a bar nearby, and so I went to the bar, and I was like,
Oh,
"Hey,
yeah.
I'm in Canada.
Yeah, you can have
I can
alcohol."
have alcohol."
I was still
so
sick,
I bought
so
a
there was
beer.
no way I was going to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I didn't notice that while I was sitting there playing on my.
Well, I
Yeah, I was
well,
doing
just
homework.
there. Well, I mean, I was just there
It
in
was spring
the.
break.
That's why you.
I was just there in the restaurant the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went.
You were there for
had
a while.
pulled pork sandwich and a beer, and I
Heck
just
yeah,
like
dude, I would've
hung out
joined
there,
you,
and I was
but
the only
friggin-
person there.
Oh yeah, we ate at Burger King that time, right?
Maybe.
Was it
I don't
Subway? I
know.
thought it was Subway.
We ate at.
We had Subway at some point. I don't remember where it was.
Subway
I
in
think
Calgary.
Oh, maybe it was Calgary. We were going out. No, 'cause
it
what
was
would we
either
do?
Calgary or Toronto.
Something-
Either way,
I don't know.
but yeah.
We get to Calgary, and yeah, we finally made it to Calgary, and we get in the car and we drive home, and everyone passes out
Yeah.
while we're driving home, and so I'm the only one awake, and I'm supposed to be awake, and I'm tired, and it was a long flight home.
Well,
No,
and then going through
because we had to go right. Oh,
going through from like Fernie, going through that way, that we hit a pretty good storm. I remember that, and it was like
Yeah.
low visibility, and then like
we could hit
eventually,
100 miles per hour all the way home from Calgary. About
yeah, on the very straight stretches, just like
I
90, 100.
I booked it 100 miles per hour.
Catch up with the locals.
But then
Yeah,
once
no.
we got into the mountains more, there was kind of a storm with like
Yeah,
low,
there's always
low
a storm
visibility.
there.
Yeah,
It's like
and
in
then
Giacomo here.
at some point you were like, "All right, can you drive?"
Yeah, I was
like,
getting so tired because
Yeah.
we had to drive another hour after that to Kalispell after dropping Stetson off, and I was so that turned a 4-hour trip into a 5-hour trip.
Yeah, and so I was like, "Yeah, okay, I can
Which,
do that." So then, yeah, and then so then we kind of just went through the border, drove and all
Yeah.
that jazz, and then yeah, we were back home.
Yeah, we were back home, and it was awesome. It was awesome to be there, but like as always, it is awesome to be home.
Yeah,
we were
because
happy.
once you start the trip home, you're just like,
I wanna
I
be
want
home
to be at
now.
home right now.
Right now.
This sucks.
Yeah, Come on, Elon Musk in your rocket travel. I want to see
come on,
that.
baby.
I want to take a half
Take us
hour.
LA to London, 20 minutes, baby.
Come on, bro. Yep, that'd be sick.
Yeah, but that'll be like a 5-hour check before you actually get onto the ship.
Maybe actually no. What
Maybe.
it would be is be like a 3 or 4 year pre-bought. Like everybody already bought the tickets
Pre-approval,
out.
Yeah.
Well, everybody already
And then
bought the
also
tickets out.
tickets, too,
I mean,
yeah.
Think about it, because he wants to make the same price about as a plane
Oh,
trip.
really?
Yes.
That
And so
won't
if he
work.
did, I don't think it'd work.
That
Because if he
wouldn't
did
work.
that, everybody. I don't give a crap. I don't want to go to London,
You'd have
but
to-
I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a freaking
Go to
ticket.
space.
I'm gonna buy a ticket to London.
I mean, I would
and-
assume it's gonna be like the price of a very high-priced plane trip, like $1,400 for a typical $800.
I mean, that's not
No.
a high price either.
That's what he. That's what
like
he
a
wants.
typical
And this
price.
is Elon Musk. He's a
Yeah.
great guy, smartest dude ever about, but freaking
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you still have to check to see if their body can handle the space.
You're not going in this. You're staying in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So technically, you're not leaving atmosphere. Leaving atmosphere is where it destroys you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what about the
You're kind
G-force?
of in orbit
Going
a little bit.
up, they're not going to go extreme because they're not leaving atmosphere, so they can curl it a little bit more. So I don't know, but,
But yeah, well, I mean, even that, I'd be like, yeah, buy a ticket to London for 3 years from now. I'll plan a vacation around
let's
it.
do it. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to space, guys. Well, yeah. So that has been the Italian story.
Yeah.
Anything else we wanted to say? Is there anything?
McDonald's. We had McDonald's after the Vatican trip, and it was huge. The burgers were huge.
And there was lettuce
I don't
It did
remember.
not taste
and
good
tomato.
at all.
I don't remember the burgers being huge, but I remember.
thought McDonald's
it was
was
at
okay.
the train station. We took the Red Arrow home from Rome that one
Which was
time.
awesome. 200 miles per hour.
Bullet train.
Very fast train.
Smooth as heck.
Yeah.
If heck is smooth.
yeah. But I remember at the train station we had McDonald's, and you had to have your receipt to go to the bathroom because
Oh.
they're freaking weird about bathrooms
Oh, you had to
there.
pay 50 cents. That's paid for money.
Yeah,
Sutton
I paid
for it.
like a whole euro to go to the
pee.
bathroom
Yep. Yeah.
one time
When I was in the
Napoli.
subway and I had that happen, yeah.
And it's just
I feel like I'm getting every time I
I'm
see
just
that.
getting ripped off.
Every time I
it's like,
see that, I think this is some random gypsy that's trying to demand.
Yeah, I'm getting
his, like,
scammed
thing.
right now.
I'm getting scammed, but then it's right outside of the main place where
Yeah,
everyone
it's
else
like
is
a
waiting.
public
And she's wearing a
restroom.
uniform. You're like, oh, dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, that, and then when I came back from, that was,
And then
that was later. Never mind.
yeah, and then also water there
Was $4.
It also costs more money to buy a water than
Than
it
a
does to
beer.
buy a soda or a beer. So like, why don't you just buy a freaking soda or a beer?
Yeah, well, they have these two different types of water. It's naturale, which is just straight up water, and then frizzante, which I hate.
Just
Think of
like
it as slightly carbonated water,
Yeah, half fizzy water.
It tastes
kind of like club soda.
It tastes
Yeah,
good after
like
you've had.
kind of
Like a
half
light club
Yeah, it's like a
soda.
light club soda, which I kind of liked it.
I hate.
I didn't mind
can't
it.
do it.
I think it was
can't
okay.
do the tickle in my throat.
I thought it was okay, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, well, we're reaching an hour 20, so let's go ahead and wrap this thing up.
Sure.
Thank you guys all for watching and listening. If you're not watching, I guess it's a YouTube video.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
podcast.
Nobody's watching podcast. Yeah, unless it's video.
So,
which
again,
yeah,
yeah.
never mind.
Like, comment, subscribe, comment, please. I've said this every single time. We're never gonna get any comments, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna
whatever.
get. Yeah. Anyway,
Call us on the telephone and tell us what you think.
Yeah, do that. My phone number is 406. Yeah, I'm joking.
We're gonna have 5 landlines.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole company for us in a
Yeah.
little bit. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Stetson, for joining us on this awesome journey.
Thanks for having me. It's been great.
All right.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and I think we'll do. Do you want to do the same song we had last time? Because that song is sick. FTW. Or do you want
sure.
to do technical, whatever? I might just start
doesn't
stealing
matter.
from other stuff.
Either one.
We'll pick a song, and yeah, it's from Tim Skinny's Your Boy. Anyway, this has been Tyrell Miller.
Stetson Miller.
And Tim Ash.
You're second. You're third, bro. You're third. That's second.
All right,
Take your
dude,
job,
take
Tim.
over.
Take your job. Anyway, guys, we out.
It's 1, 2.
Did you seriously do that?
I